Bleeding Kansas, 1854 to 1861. This conflict was the prelude to the American Civil War, emerging from political and ideological debate over the legality of slavery in the proposed state of Kansas. Lead figure John Brown started open conflict after the pro-slavers' sacking of Lawrence, resulting in 1 dead and 1 wounded. He responded by massacring the Potawatomis, killing 5 civilians. The first open conflict battle was the Wautaksukie War, starting on November 21, 1855, and ending on December 6, 1855, in Douglas County, Kansas. The anti-slavers had 800 militia, while the pro-slavers had 1,500 militia. A pro-slaver shot and killed Charles W. Dow. He was the first American settler to be murdered in Kansas Territory. In response, on December 6, the anti-slaveries, led by Charles L. Robinson, the man elected governor by the Topeka legislature, and James H. Lane, the parties besieging Lawrence reluctantly dispersed only after Shannon negotiated a peace agreement between Robinson and Lane and David Rice Addison. The conflict had 1 fatality when Free Stater Thomas Barber was shot and killed near Lawrence. On May 21, 1856, pro-slavery Democrats and Missourians invaded Lawrence, Kansas, and burned the Free State Hotel, destroyed 2 anti-slavery newspapers' offices, and ransacked homes and stores in what became known as the Sack of Lawrence. A cannon used during the Mexican-American War, called the Old Kickapoo, was stolen and used on that day by a pro-slavery group, including the Kickapoo Rangers of the Kansas Territorial Militia. It was later recovered by an anti-slavery faction and returned to the city of Leavenworth. About 400 anti-slavers under the command of Samuel Walker attacked Fort Titus. Titus had a force of at least 21 men, including 13 German stonemasons, from nearby Lecompton, Kansas, with them. The attack was launched before a brass cannon had arrived on the site. This attempt was unsuccessful, and the leader of the first attack was killed. Apparently, some of the men from the attack placed themselves between Lecompton and Army troops, so no messages could be sent between Wilson Shannon, the governor, and the troops. This was the last battle in Bleeding, Kansas, taking place from October 16 to 18, 1859. John Brown, along with 24 other men, including 17 white men and 7 black men, raided Harper's Ferry for guns or ammunition. This was a failed attempt, and Robert E. Lee, along with 88 U.S. Marines, captured John Brown with his men, with 19 dead during or after the battle and 5 escaping. John Brown wounded 9 Marines and killed 1. They also wounded 9 civilians and killed 6. After the Harper's Ferry raid, John Brown was tried for murder, slave insurrection, and treason against the state. He was convicted and hanged on December 2, 1859 in Charlestown, Virginia.